Nice.
3 I bought, 1 I got for free, and then 1 Steven got me for my birthday.
Nice. Why need Gundams when you could have Tau?
That's my secret. I have both.
There, it was always Gundams.
Always was.
So wait, it's all Gundams?
It always was.
I'm gonna be painting the generic space fascists today.
Damn.
Just some classic Space Marines. A lot of them half. That was not words. A lot of them are like mostly painted, like half to 2/3 painted, because a lot of them I did ages ago when I actually first got this set. And then never finished. Hello, Bushimi. I should probably turn my camera
Probably
up
put upstream.
Oh. And we've got some beer for the stream, as always. We got some San Miguel, not Spawn. What
San
would
Miguel.
the British version of San Miguel be? You know? Like St. Michael.
St. Michael, yeah.
We got some St. Michael here.
Bit of St. Michael. Down the life of a true Brexit geezer. Drink the St. Michael's. Rev up the Bugatti. Way.
Some old St. Mickey's. Where it is my bottle opener. No, I guess we're just using the back of a knife. Would I be an alcoholic if I couldn't just open it anyway?
A ping of that. Jesus Christ.
Almost there. There we go. Bushimi's already confused, and we're not even 3 minutes into the stream yet.
And then we...
Chores. So yeah, we're going to be painting some Space Marines today. How would you say Space Marine in a Scouse accent? Just Space Marine? Space Marine?
Space Marine? Chicken? Kinda cool.
This is going to be a low deck stream. Nah, it's high deck stream. I just opened a beer without a bottle opener. You call that low decks? Oh, you know what I didn't do before the stream though? Didn't refresh. I've got really, really, really old water in my paint pot. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go refresh my water.
Meanwhile, on today's stream, I am being weeb and building Gundam because I've not seen the show, but I like the model kits. They're fun. They're fun to build.
I am back.
Hello.
With some fresh water. Oh. I didn't put any thought or effort into where I've placed my camera or anything today, so this could end up being one of those streams. Who knows?
What is an anime about big fighting mech robot?
Yeah, it's a mech anime.
Yeah.
Mech
Like
anime.
Attack on Titan.
It is. It's like Attack on Titan, but with metal instead of flesh.
I annoy my friends so much every time I say Attack on Titan is a mech anime.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, it kind of is.
It's just flesh mechs.
Exactly.
Like,
it's got all the hallmarks of a mecha anime, really. But it's just the mechas are made out of flesh.
I don't know how loud to put my music. Let's see if that is not too loud. Right, camera angle. Is this good? If I'm like painting here. Let's see. So this guy, you might notice that this Space Marine here, this is a Scout Space Marine. He looks, and also this guy, they both look a little bit different to the rest of the models. They don't look like they quite belong in this group. The reason for that is that these were both mini of the months that I got at different points. They're both like Imperium of Man, so I'm doing them in the same scheme, but neither of them goes. What? Disgusting.
Disgusting.
How much of these have I done? I've done pretty much everything but like the brown leather on most of these guys, I think. This guy's completely unpainted because I got him like a few weeks ago. He's a Space Marine, he's only got a few bits of armor on him. Because he's like a Scout Marine, I think. He's like all light and he can run. And like when he gets shot, he'll die.
He'll fucking die.
They look weird naked. Well, what do you mean by naked? Are we still talking about Gundams?
Unpainted.
Unpainted, yeah, when they're like grey. Whoa. Before they've been ruined, before they've been tainted by my hand. Now, I'm going to be using some ink instead of white paint, and we're going to be seeing how that will do for a like base coat, or if I will need to bust out the white paint. So we'll find out. A good streamer would have tested this beforehand. So, in other news, I've got a 360 camera on the way. Annoyingly, it should arrive tomorrow. It would have been nice if it arrived today, because I looked it up, and it's got a webcam mode if you plug it in by USB. So I can use it as a mini camera, as a mini painting cam. And it should be like higher res and like look nicer than just my phone camera over the internet. So we've got that to look forward to, or it will be like horrifically fish-eyed and distorted and it will look really weird and I won't use it. We'll find out. It's gonna look like in anime where something's like gone unexpectedly and it like zooms in on one of their eyes. When the main character
goes crazy.
Yeah. I finished Death Note and they do it a lot in Death Note. I finished Death Note today. I'm already halfway through Your Lie in April.
Damn. Watch Attack on Titan. Like, rewatch through Attack on Titan.
It is on my list. There's a few other anime on my list first, though. There are 2 anime on my list about immortals that, like, make relationships with humans and then the humans all die and the immortals live on. And they sound really depressing, which sounds right up my alley.
Which ones?
Oh god, I can't remember the names. Hang on. I've made a my anime list. My anime list. I know one is, I don't know how you pronounce it. Frieren.
Oh, Frieren.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Frieren, because she's like an elf, like, and they're immortal. And the other one.
I have a friend of a friend that is obsessed with Frieren.
Yeah, it's on my plans.
She's planning to cosplay her.
Nice. No, not the Junji Ito collection.
I've heard a lot of good stuff about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's currently literally the top ranked anime
it's top
on my anime list.
It's done the impossible and dethroned Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood for more than a week.
But what was the other one called? I've added so many anime to this list already. To Your Eternity.
Oh, I've heard of that one as well.
Yeah. And they both just sound really depressing, which is my vibe. They're depressing and they're fantasy. Could I ask for more? You have the first manga and didn't like it? Fair enough. It seems like I have heard... I was gonna say I've heard mixed things. I've mostly heard good things, but I can get that some people wouldn't be their thing.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want a manga recommendation, which I don't know if you're looking for manga.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I mentioned it when you said about anime, because I said I'd read the manga and it's good, but I haven't heard much about the anime. It's Call of the Night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I don't know what the general consensus of Call of the Night is, but I fucking love it. It's one of my favorite manga.
Fair. I haven't read manga in even longer than anime.
Mm.
I was scrolling through anime to watch, like to add to my list. I passed Bakuman,
Oh,
and just
Yo,
the throwback.
Bichimi Dungeon Meshi is so good.
Yeah, it's good. I enjoyed that one. But yeah, I remember you watching the Bakuman anime and me reading the Bakuman manga.
Yeah.
And the stories like diverge, and we were really confused because I was talking about a character that just wasn't in the manga, in the anime.
Yeah.
Sorry. Beep beep boop boop doop doo doop boop. Brushes. Do I have a bigger brush? It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake.
What?
Haha. Big brush.
Big brush.
Which hat atelier is your favorite manga right now? You've read it. You've read 4 seriously. Let's move the camera this way slightly. Is that better for me? Do I have a bit more room? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the last anime manga I read was. Possibly Bleach.
Yeah, I started reading the manga for Dungeon Meshi.
Is it good?
I've only read like the first chapter of it. I've not properly gotten into it yet.
Fair.
It was like I'll read it from the start instead of picking up where the anime left off.
So first impressions of using the white ink as a base coat. Not quite working. It's a bit too watery. It's kind of just like it's not sticking. It's just beading up. It might work better if I was putting it on a base coat, but I always have this problem with whites in general. Fucking whites, man. But yeah, like white paints and trying to get them to stick to stuff as like a base coat. Let's just dunk this model in the water. Just give him a wash off. I'll go get some white paint and we'll use that instead. Unless you use like a spray and do a proper prime coat, getting white to stick as a base coat is really hard.
Yeah.
Didn't Bleach crash and burn? Yeah.
But I heard when the anime came back, it did pretty well.
Yeah, didn't the anime come back and the manga didn't?
Maybe?
I'm pretty sure. Because didn't the creator get really sick?
That's Hunter x Hunter.
Oh. What happened to Bleach? Why did Bleach stop?
I think Bleach finished.
Did it? I swear I read all of the manga that there was. I can't remember. The ending of Bleach, the last like arc, is a blur for me. It was weird. It became like I was finishing it out of just premise more than anything. Oh, my stomach. Ow. I need a new stomach. Hui. I'm gonna adjust camera settings slightly, I think. Do that. That'll probably be enough. We do that. Oop, wrong way. That? No, I need to bump that still. How's that? Is that better? That's better. Anime that go for this long can't be good all the way through. Some are bound to end on a weak note. Sometimes they have good endings, but they have really weak middles. Cough cough Naruto. Naruto was like 90% filler by the end.
Yeah.
But when you actually got an episode that wasn't filler, it was like, hell yeah! Naruto time!
Hell yeah. I mean, some of the filler was alright.
Some of it was.
Not looking at you, fucking mushroom episode.
What about the Naruto Gundam episode?
Fuck. It's less Gundam and more fucking Iron Man.
Iron Man, yeah.
No,
Or,
I'm talking about like the
Metal
fucking
Sonic,
like.
but Naruto.
Yeah. No, because he wore it like a fucking Iron Man suit.
He did, yeah, right at the end.
Mm.
Which is weird that you'd put that functionality in a robot designed to kill the guy.
Yeah. But yeah, like some of the filler that was actually like history, pretty cool. Like the whole stuff with Indra and Ashura.
Mm.
That I enjoyed that because I love that shit. I love the like lore world building shit.
The filler was before they wouldn't put the show on pause to wait for the manga to get far enough ahead. Yeah, pretty much.
Mm.
Otherwise you end up with Full Metal Alchemist. Or Game of Thrones. I really liked Full Metal Alchemist though. I fully appreciate the people that don't like it because, like, let's be real, it wasn't the manga. But I enjoyed it.
Mm.
But yeah, I get the criticisms from people that were like, no, the story was nothing like the manga. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was much more faithful. Kind of like, what's the Vampire Hunter series? I think Hellsing?
Oh yeah. Hellsing
There's,
and
like,
then Hellsing
two-
Ultimate.
Yeah, Hellsing Ultimate is more faithful to the manga, I think.
Hmm.
Oh, that is a little bit thick now. We've gone from my white being way too thin to my white being way too thick. It's fine. You know, the secret technique to dealing with a paint that's too thick is to just keep on spreading it out. Just do not stop spreading. It will thin out the more you cover.
I enjoyed Tokyo Ghoul, like Route A and Tokyo Ghoul Re.
I don't remember much about them, I won't lie.
Hmm.
If I watched them. Which I must have done, right?
I think you watched Route A, but I don't remember you watching Re.
I might not have watched Re. What happens in Re without spoiling too much of it?
It's kind of like a mini time skip between the end of Route A and like the start of Re. And Kaneki goes by like a completely kind of different like
Does he have amnesia?
persona. Yes.
Okay, I did watch that.
Okay. It's where he has the like white and black hair.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
And he's a ghoul hunter.
Hmm.
Yeah, I did watch that.
Fair. Fair enough.
Honestly, that whole era of my life is such a blur. Remembering what I did watch and didn't, and what
Yeah.
happened in what.
Yeah, that's fair.
This white is not going well.
The manga has the Tokyo Ghoul manga has the one of the biggest memes known to man. The fucking sad Kaneki.
Meanwhile, the anime had a 5-minute long walking scene. Talk about filler. Let's just make a guy walk for 5 minutes.
You don't know the sad Kaneki meme?
Clearly, they don't
It was
have
from
sad
the
Kaneki in
Re
France.
era. It was from Tokyo Ghoul Re, I think. It was either Re or like early in the manga.
I hate anime naming conventions. Trying to figure out where you are in an anime or where you watch next is a pain in the ass. Please, for the love of God, just name them series 1, 2, 3, 4.
Tokyo Ghoul Re is its own manga.
I know, but just in general.
No,
Like, what
I
does
mean,
re mean?
I was talking to Bachimi because
Oh. What does re mean in this
I don't
context?
fucking know.
It's just to confuse us. Tokyo Re. Oh, you know something I learned today?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that refers to Dragon Ball Z as Dragon Ball Z, like I just did there, is wrong.
Yeah, it's Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
So there you go.
I don't know what V4 is, so maybe. I just remember seeing volumes of it being called Tokyo Ghoul Re, so I don't fucking know.
I think one of the worst perpetrators for incomprehensible naming schemes became Attack on Titan.
I knew you were gonna say fucking Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan was named like when you've got a work project and people keep telling you to make changes.
But yeah, the thing is, it was named badly, but it was still you could still follow which part was which.
True. But yeah,
like sure, we had like final season part 1, final season the final edition part 1, but you could still tell the order of it.
It's just when you maybe it's a thing that I'm acutely aware of as a videographer, but like
Oh
sending
no,
a video
I'm fully
project,
aware of it as well.
and then being like, oh, we need to make a change, and be like, okay, so now we've got final edit B. No longer final edit, the real final edit now.
This one. Final, then capitals final. Version 2. This one, no for real.
Definitely this time.
But Jimmy, you're not talking about Attack on Titan ending after season 3, because it fucking after season 3 it's fucking slap still.
You know another anime that had stupid names for its seasons? And had way too many seasons to have stupid names for its seasons? Durarara.
Yeah, Durara, and then Durara times 2, and Durara times 2 Sho, then times 2 10, and then times 2 Ketsu.
Again, how am I supposed to follow? How do I know which Durarara and Durarara times 2? Okay, I can follow that. Now what? Just call it times 3, for the love of God. So at least they didn't like pull a God of War or something. I think we've had at least 3 God of War games just called God of War.
Really?
Yeah. I think so. I'm pretty sure. The white is going better this time. No, just two. I swear there was a third one in between the new one and the first one.
Yeah, I thought it was just.
Maybe I'm wrong. I swear there was a third. I'm gonna look it up. I will fully hold my hands up if I am wrong and accept that I am wrong, but I want to confirm that I am wrong.
I don't really know God of War all too well, so.
All God of War games. Yeah, no, just God of War 2005 and God of War 2018. They did all have subtitle. I mean, there was God of War Origins collection. How many God of War collections were there? There were multiple collections. I do love that between God of War 2 and God of War 3, there were two God of War games.
Mm.
You had God of War 1, God of War 2, God of War Betrayal, God of War Chains of Olympus, God of War 3. Cause I'm the God of War Ascension. God of War then 2,
Dan
3,
Bull?
then they rebooted.
Or Tobuscus.
That was Tobuscus.
As I was saying Dan Bull, I was like, wait, no, that's more probably going to be Tobuscus. Fucking throwback.
Yep. That was a great era of the internet.
Mm.
Things were simpler back then. Pre-adpocalypse, pre-nonce-pocalypse.
Mm.
YouTubers actually earned money. Couple sponsors were going around going, hey, what if you don't tell people we're sponsoring you? And that was a bit shady. But that got nipped in the bud.
Hat Films didn't have 1 million subscribers. Oh.
Oh no. Nerdcubed wasn't an old man.
Nerdcube was still doing YouTube.
Hey, he still uploads.
Does he?
Yeah, I watch him.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not like super regular uploads, and a lot of them are like stream highlights now.
Mm.
But he still does videos.
Fair.
Then God of War, we're throwing him in Egypt. Now y'all can't do anything about it. I mean, didn't in the God of War reboot, God of War, where they threw him into the Norse gods, he finds
Like a tablet or something.
yeah, in the war gods like chambers, he finds loads of different war god symbols, which implies that they may well just like Marvel go around the different deities if they decide they should.
Hmm.
Which, to be fair, some of those would be pretty fun. I still don't know if the new God of War are like a full reboot or if they're like canon the old games happened. I need to play Ragnarok, to be fair. That might help shed some light. Or it might not.
Wait, like... You're not sure if like it's a completely new canon?
Yeah.
Or... I'm pretty sure it is the same...
Like the same universe.
Yeah.
Because like, when you go to the underworld, he keeps seeing Zeus.
Hmm.
Which is what makes me think that it's the same world, but I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure in the first one he mentions like the whole story of what he did in the first game.
Maybe. I cannot remember. I haven't played it in so long.
I've not played any of the like original God of Wars. I've only played the remake, the reboot.
Basically, Kratos rolls up and kills the entire Greek pantheon.
I guessed.
Not the entire Greek pantheon, but a lot of it. He, an angry boy.
Be an angry boy.
There's also lots of sex.
Damn.
Like, genuinely competing with Witcher level.
Bad.
But it's not just sex. There's sex mini games. The Witcher never did that.
Wait, really?
Yeah, dude. They give you quick time events to bang.
Hell yeah, that's my kind of game.
And they do it like on the PSP one, for example. They do it like within the first 20 minutes of the game.
Damn.
They were really like, yeah, we're gonna set the mood for this game right now. Like, this is the tone. Here's what you have to expect with this game. Kratos fucks. You're in a city that's literally being attacked and is on fire and is exploding. There's giant trolls and shit, like, and then there's just some women in bed, and Kratos is like,
You've
yeah,
got a bone down as Kratos.
got a bone. What these women are doing in bed at this time, in the
That's
middle
what's
of the day
important.
during a siege, clearly just waiting for Kratos. And that is how Boy was born. Is it confirmed that Kratos' son is actually Loki or not? I can't remember.
I think so. I've played a bit of Ragnarok, and like even within the first like 10 minutes or so, there are very much signs.
Which does throw a few things into question. Like, for example, some of the characters are Loki's son. Who's their dad? Here's Loki. It's confirmed it's his name in Norse mythology. Atreus. Is it Atreus or Atreyu?
Atreus.
I thought so. They don't really follow the myth. Yeah, I mean, I kind of gathered that when Ragnarok started killing people. Did I just refer to Kratos as Ragnarok? Or did I say Kratos?
You did say Ragnarok. I was a bit confused, but I was like,
I meant Kratos.
sure.
To be fair, our actual knowledge on Greek mythology, Norse mythology anyway, is a little bit loosey-goosey. Like, the circumstances of Loki's birth aren't, like, 100% known. Like, there are different mentions of who his parents are at different points. And some of the people that are mentioned as his parents get mentioned as, like, different things at different points as well.
Yeah.
It's a bit confusing. They didn't either in the original games. It's pretty liberal with the way myths are being used. Yeah, I mean, it's like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
In that regard. Like, for example, in God of War, Kratos is Zeus's son, where I don't think Kratos is Zeus's son in actual Greek mythology.
Is there actually a Kratos in
I
Greek
believe
mythology?
there is, yes. I feel like I've looked this up before. However, I also may be wrong. I'm gonna look it up.
Because I didn't know that there was actually a Kratos in Greek myth.
Kratos, Greek mythology. Wikipedia page. Parents are Pallas and Styx.
Sick. Damn.
In Greek mythology, Kratos, also known as Kratos or Kratos, is a divine personification of strength. Kratos and his siblings Nike, Bia, and Zealous are all the personification of a specific trait. So yeah, there you go. According to Hesiod, Kratos and his siblings dwell with Zeus because their mother Styx came to him first to request a position in his regime, so he honoured her and her children with exalted positions. So Zeus is almost kind of his like adopted dad, I guess.
Hmm.
But yeah, he is a real god. But yeah, I believe that Kratos in God of War, I'm gonna have to look it up now. I think his dad is Zeus.
Hmm.
Let me find out. Oh my god, it's giving me so many family members on this list. It's giving me uncles and granduncles and granddads. Just give me his dad. Yeah, so Zeus and Callisto.
Oh.
Oh, Callisto is a human. Yeah, I thought so. So in
I
the
thought
games...
Callisto was a nymph.
Huh?
I thought Callisto was a nymph. But
But
that's me going
Callisto
on
is
knowledge
just
from
a name.
Hades.
Callisto is
Oh,
just a
fair.
name.
It was a human called Callisto. Fair.
Yeah. A Spartan woman. So in the games, Kratos is a demigod. He's the demigod son of Zeus. Whereas in actual Greek mythology, he is a god in his own right.
Hmm.
So that's a weird one. There's barely any myth in the one you can remember is that him and Bias are the ones that catch Prometheus, but other than that, they're not that present in myths. Yeah, the Prometheus was the Titan, right?
The one that stole fire.
Yeah. Kratos basically gets Hephaestus to chain him to a rock.
Hmm.
Greek mythology.
Oh yeah.
Callisto was a human in the myth that gets turned into a bear by Hera for being liked by Zeus. Oh, so she is an existing thing. Oh, I need to turn my camera off for Leo to come in very quickly. Oops, wrong button. Beep, beep, boop. There we go. Oh. He's coming in like a wetsuit and stuff. The music is loud as hell. It did suddenly get really loud, yeah. I agree with you. Now it's too quiet. Beep beep boop beep beep boop. Right. Now, here's the thing. These Space Marines I'm doing as white and red, like white base, red trims.
Mm-hmm.
This Scout Marine doesn't really have anywhere for me to put any trims on. What of him do I make red?
Hmm.
I mean, his knee pads I can do.
Knee pads. Like, do the shoulder pads not have like any edge?
No, they are smooth. Look at them.
Damn.
They're not like these ones,
Oh,
which
wow.
have like edges. They smooth.
Oh, smooth.
You You forgot that's what the stream was about. Welcome to Blue the Nerd streams. Let's just do a little bit more of the white base coat first. Just smooth out the bits that are actually meant to be white. I could maybe do like his like Vambrace's red or something.
Mm. What is this?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry, I need to steal Artemis and then I return.
That's fine.
We go meet our peoples.
These bits go on the fucking. These stickers go on the fucking sword. God damn it.
You gotta put stickers on a sword.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa, indeed. Don't remember which one's which now. Alright. Ready.
I think you should stream Gundam building while I stream Warhammer painting.
I mean, I'm almost at the end of this, so there's not going to be much to stream.
Well, yeah, I mean, you should have streamed it from the start.
Started it last night.
George V. Gundams.
I can get a picture of my Gundam collection and once I finish this. You'll see there's a theme in terms of the ones I have.
Are they all color coordinated?
No, they're not. They all...
Do they all have big booba?
You know it.
Big titty Gundam GF.
Oh, yeah. I got to update the fucking game. It's gonna take ages. Also, I think Genshin is like a banned word in Lawrence's stream.
If you stream Genshin, we won't be friends anymore. Is the new region out or in Genshin?
I'm gonna assume, like, because it seems like 5.0 is out, because one of the big things of yesterday. I thought I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it must have been like today or yesterday.
Is it the new region that has lots of it is a very people of color region without people of color in it?
Yep.
Or is that one that already happened?
Yep.
Both?
Yep. Because yeah, before we had like kind of Middle East area, like Middle East and like kind of Egypt, Africa kind of area, and a lot of the characters were a lot paler, and now we have like I don't remember what it's called. I don't want to call it the Pacific Rim because that's the fucking film. But it's like the kind of that it's like kind of that kind of South America, but like the a lot of countries on like the border of the Pacific and like Pacific Islands and stuff like that. Yeah. So like
Has needed fixation.
I think there's a bit of like that kind of New Zealand-y kind of
Yeah.
yeah, that kind
Oh
of
God, what are
inspiration as well.
The name of
Maybe.
New Zealanders has just left my mind.
Maori.
Maori, yeah.
Maori, that's it. Yeah.
Thank you, Leo. Can I turn my camera back on now?
Yeah.
Woo. The stream gets to see my ugly, ugly face. I look really red and shiny on the camera for some reason. Is that actually music playing? What happened? Skip song? Yeah, there is. It's just quite quiet now. Right, let's let that boy dry. And then we'll figure out. Right, so I have both white and black skin tones here because I've got a couple people without helmets and I didn't want to be that guy who just does everyone white. So we gotta decide.
You don't want to be Hoyoverse.
I'm not gonna be Hoyoverse. Do I half and half it? Do I do like 2 people that are white and 2 people that are black?
Sure. But Lawrence, you're making them black, and that's woke.
Oh shit, you got me. It's actually just performative.
Like you're gonna make them women.
Damn. Some of my Stormcast are women, and that's just unacceptable.
That's woke. Some of mine are as well. To be honest.
Ah, yes, the 4 regions: Germany, Japan, China, somewhere in the Middle East, France. Bashimi, those were 5. That was 5 places.
The French region was kind of a mix between France and like England.
Ah, Fringland.
Fringland, yeah, because one of the dishes there was fish and chip. The staple French dish, fish and chip.
Wow. To be fair, England in itself is a mixture of France and England.
True. Yeah. The prison area is the British area, which, you know what, sounds about right.
No, that would be Australia.
Shit, you're right.
The Snezhnaya is just all Eastern European and Russia. Did you know, I've probably said this in a stream before, but the name England basically just means French.
Oh.
There's a fun fact for you there. Because
Fair enough.
it's derived from Angland, because it was colonized by the Anglo-Saxons who came from France. So England just means like colonized by French.
Beautiful.
So there you go. The country of colonizers was once colonized itself. And then everyone colonized us. At some point, we were a mashup of, like, Norse, French, German, Latin. Just everyone had a piece of the pie. why when people are like, "Oh, British people need to get their own culture," I'm like, which one? What is British culture? We're just a mashup. I mean, we already know that the English language is just like 6 different languages in a trench coat, and that basically just sums up British culture. Right, let's do... I'm gonna do my leader black. That's how woke I am.
Wow, pandering. You're making the leader black.
Yeah, dude. You know it. I'm going for them votes. Oh, speaking of votes, though, Biden's out of the race. I mean, this is old news by now, but I haven't streamed in 2 weeks. But that's pretty big news. The old man is out, replaced by someone younger and much more put together. So naturally, Republicans are livid.
Of course. Oh, that goes on there. Oh, of course that goes on there. I'm done.
Welsh is pretty unique. Too bad it fell down a well and starved. Yeah. You can learn languages like Welsh on Duolingo, fun fact.
Yeah.
But the majority of people that speak Welsh speak like half Welsh, half English, and they're kind of like stapled together because no one really knows like full fluent Welsh. Everyone just speaks Winglish.
I forgot you had a shower today and I've already...
Why does it have parts for this little plane thing? What is it used? Why do I have a plane?
You have a plane?
Yeah, the
You're putting a
fucking
plane on your
gunpowder.
Gundam?
I don't know, because it doesn't tell me where to put the plane. It's like a little shuttle thing.
It's not just a separate item, is it? Like sometimes you get a Lego set
maybe?
that just comes with a random Lego guy that doesn't go in the set you got.
But the thing is, they don't do that. The gunpowders don't tend to do that.
How big is this Gundam if it's got like a plane taking off from it?
Like, I don't know. I don't
I
know.
asked Duolingo where else would I learn how to say that the cow is in the bakery. Yeah, I got through like present tense verbs recently on Duolingo, and it taught me how to say on my own, and just every single lesson just drilled in. I eat dinner on my own. I watch videos on my own. At night I read on my own, and I'm like, Duolingo, please. Like, who made these lessons, and is he okay?
This is a cry for help.
Genuinely. Probably want to water down this brown. Who am I, Disney? Disney make a film about black people where they don't at some point turn into some kind of animal or change form? I learned something that I didn't know about a Disney film recently.
Oh?
You know Brother Bear?
Mm.
It's
I know of
fucking
it.
Keanu Reeves.
Oh. You mean Shadow the Hedgehog?
Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog. He was in Brother Bear. I haven't watched that film in a long time. Your internet is having a stroke.
James Non's having a strong.
What did you
Born a
say,
bon
Leo?
joint.
Leo's also having a stroke. Straight up stroking it.
Stop, take downstairs.
And by it,
No. You can't mean.
what do you mean?
You by it. No, you can't mean your penis.
I mean, my peanuts. I need a brush with slightly more precision. Precision blackface.
Whoa.
Because of how dodgy a coat of paint this is right now, it genuinely looks like this guy's doing blackface. Who is he? The President of Canada? I was about to say, man, remember when politics, like, made sense? Did it
That
ever?
happened.
Was there ever a time where politics wasn't, like, a global mess? Robert Downey Jr. be like, no, but the whole plot of that movie was that he was a white guy doing blackface, like... That was the joke. So whenever someone referred to black people as you people, he'd be like, what do you mean you people? But he's not actually black. That was a weird film. I'm not gonna lie. And not because Robert Downey Jr. was in blackface. I keep like trying to paint on and it just keeps removing more paint than it's applying. His nose is this man's has got sunscreen on his nose now. Music fits the conversation, I think. Yeah, if ever there was a stream to get me cancelled, it's this one. If I were to one day get cancelled, what do you think I'd get cancelled of? Or for, not of?
I don't know.
What's my
Probably.
deep dark secret?
Well, that's a different story. I don't fucking know.
Manslaughter? That would be an interesting one.
No, it was man's laugh.
Well, they do say you can't spell slaughter without laughter.
Exactly. That's the joke.
The Joker, 2019. A second wheelchair incident? Yeah.
No, don't remind me.
And it would be George again.
It would be.
The camera is refusing to focus. There we go. You can't spell slaughter without laughter, and you can't spell blue without EU. And you know, I think that really says something. I'll let you figure out what. My fans at home.
I have finished my Gundam.
Not the Gundam.
The Gundam. Gundam.
The Gundam. Now what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go piss, and then I'll decide.
Whoa.
Why would I know?
On Twitch?
Yeah, piss and stream.
Piss break. Something about this camera really just makes, like, I think it's the lighting, but it just really gives me a proper shine on my forehead. What? Why do I keep getting music that's just silent? Does this one get louder than this, or do I need to turn it up? Is this as loud as it gets? What if I try turning that, like, volume equalization back on? No, that didn't help. I swear Spotify's, like, audio balancing between songs is awful. It looks like I'm in a basement right now because it's so dark. Oh, the light's not even on. That's why it's so dark. Not that it improves much, because the light bulbs we've got are so dim.
I return.
Whoa.
That's
Have you decided
Okay.
what you're gonna do?
I'm gonna do my Duolingo.
Whoa. For the next 2 hours?
Yeah. That's how bad I am at it.
You get through one level.
View.
Whoa.
Anyway,
That means 10.
Hana-san wa ichiji ni sagohan o tabemasu. Hana eats breakfast at 1 o'clock.
That's either a really early or a really late breakfast.
Duolingo calling me out. Do you drink coffee at 7 o'clock? I mean, sometimes.
Really nailing these camera angles. I can't help it, okay?
Ichiji ni coffee or nomimasu? It's a big sandwich. Sandoichi oki desu. Fuck! No, it's oki sandoichi desu.
Yeah, it's always subject first, George.
Right? Yes.
The rules are subject, adjective, verb.
Hmm.
Most of the time. Not all of the time, however, just to confuse you. The landslides have taken yet another mini. What if I... Is that a better angle? Yo, wait, what if
Is it a tasty sandwich?
we go slightly from that angle as well? Now the brush isn't even like the straight on part. So if I'm painting here, you don't get a very good view of the subject. Midstream angle changes. How about that? Not low enough. That's not bad if I'm painting like that. Maybe. Let's see if I can maintain it. I really need a cameraman for my streams, you know? Midstream, Blue Rebellion, hour in. That is mid. I mean, the stream's mid. We're only like 23 minutes off of it being midstream.
There we go. I've done my Duolingo.
Whoa.
Also, it was adjective. It's
Huh?
oki sandoichi desu.
No,
Big sandwich it
Sandoichi
is.
Oki desu. Is it not?
No. It's
Oh.
oki sandoichi desu.
Oh, is it adjective subject?
Yeah.
Huh.
Big sandwich it is.
Huh. I feel like the rule is one of those rules where it's not always the same.
Now let's see if updating kills my internet. If updating Genshin kills my internet, because if it does, then may have to wait on that. If it doesn't, we're good.
Just wait till you get to people doing things. Like, friends gameplay. Friends yoga do. Brother cute videos watch. Shrimp Impact, damn. You just got, George.
I did just got.
Gren Brimp Impambadummed. Grand Shrimp. Why are you focusing on the background there, camera? Clearly, camera, there's clearly something in the foreground. Bruh. It's right here. What? game is this music from? I'm guessing The Witcher, but it's got big Benedict. It is The Witcher. This song has real big Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock vibes. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. To be fair, the soundtrack for Sherlock did go pretty hard.
Mm.
Not as hard as Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock. Discombobulate.
Discombobulate.
And then discombobulate. What is this camera focused on right now? Seriously? This model's taking up like 2/3 of the frame and the camera's like, nah. So a sneaky little trick on how I paint faces is I don't.
I knew it was gonna be that.
I do skin tone and then I liquid skill the rest. But I will never end up on one of those montages of like terribly painted model faces where they're just like You know the Aerois minis you could buy?
Mm.
Did they...
The
are
oh,
they
fair, not
unpainted
Aerois.
or are they painted?
Unpainted.
Ah, hell yeah. I thought they were, but I couldn't remember. I remember seeing the, like, the example painted versions. And they were pretty good, but the faces
Yeah.
were just not it.
Mm.
Dun, 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 dun. What is that word? What, discombobulate?
Discombobulate.
It means to
Means to discombobulate.
like baffle or confuse or scramble. What's the word where you like lose your bearings?
Discombobulate. I mean, I don't know.
There's a really specific word, and it's just my brain is not bringing it. It left it at home. Oh wow, I am not in shot at all. Dazed? I mean, yeah, to daze is to discombobulate, but that's not the word I was looking for. When you've been, like, turned around and you've lost track of where you are, What is the word? They used it a lot in Shadow of Israfel.
Did?
Mm-hmm.
When?
What is this word? I have to Google it. Let's go to thesaurus.com. Other words for dazed. Not bewildered, that's not the word. Befuddled. Punch drunk. Confounded. Addle patted. Why is this word not coming up? Try other words for confused.
Stunned.
Disarrayed. I feel like it's a dis word.
Discombobulate.
Discombobulate. Hugger-mugger. What? Apparently hugger-mugger is a synonym for confused.
Stupefied.
Neglected, littered mess.
Aghast. Blown away.
Dishevelled. Disorderly. No, let's go back. Confused seems to have made things worse. Dazed.
Bamboozled.
Bewildered.
And Blaine has given bamboozled.
No, it's not bamboozled.
Disoriented.
Disoriented!
Thank you, baby.
That's what discombobulation is. It disorients you, like you don't know what's going on in what direction. Bamboozled is kind of shocked, yeah. Bamboozled's, if you've been bamboozled, you've been like jebaited, you know?
Pranked. Pranked by the prank patrol, as one would say.
Yeah. Bamboozled's like halfway between shocked and confused. When you don't know whether you should shit, throw up, piss, or cum.
Why not? Oh.
All four. Discombobulation is when you do all four. Discombobulate. Yeah, disoriented, or as they said in the old classic Yogscast videos, a lot. Disorientated. I don't know why I remember that so vividly, but I do. You want to know the etymology of what discombobulated? Let's find out, shall we? Let's go down this journey. Oh, discombobulate etymology. Ah, that's helpful. It comes from English discompose. Yeah, there really is no etymology for discombobulate. Try etymology online. It's literally an American English fanciful mock Latin coinage of a popular a type what? Mock Latin coinage of a type popular then? The what? Does it mean that like mock Latin coinages were popular? I don't know, man. Either way, it's just one of those words that kind of just happened. Much like come.
No.
I wonder what the etymology for come is. And not the Latin version, which means like and. I think. Isn't that a
Something
thing?
like that.
Like Magna Cum Lord. Magna Cum Lord.
Hell yeah, that's what they call me in school.
No, like C-U-M Bashimi. Come or to ejaculate. Baby batter, if you will.
Booge.
Splooge. Spunk.
Jism.
What other awful names are there like baby batter? Man juice.
Brogut.
Proget. That was a good one. You've seen the term spend used? Like, as in, like, as a verb for coming? Or to mean come?
To mean.
How does...
Oh.
Huh?
I'm trying to wrap my head around that as well.
I'm trying to figure out the grammatical sense of that. It is the North.
Yeah, is this a northern thing, baby? A fanfic
It's a
thing.
fanfic thing. His spend. I don't like that. Not
that
because
just
it's
doesn't make
gross.
sense. Yeah.
Like, I've heard grosser.
Man milk.
Man milk. You've seen some different words for cum and other sexual things on AO3. This is the speedrun demonetization stream. It's fine, my streams on YouTube aren't monetized anyway. Only ever read one fandom's fanfics, so you didn't see much, to be honest. I've never read fanfics. They've never really appealed to me. Well, okay, that's a lie. I've read one. But it was more because it was a meme than because it was a fanfic.
Oh?
Sword Art Online.
Oh, fucking 16.5 or whatever
Yeah,
it is.
you know it.
Fucking hell yeah.
It's canon, right?
It's canon.
Oh, this lid's decided it doesn't want to close it properly anymore. But there's not even paint in there! Did you know you can take off the whole lid and you can invert it like one of those popper toys and it removes all the paint and then they'll close again?
Mm.
It was a life hack, like a Warhammer life hack I saw on Instagram, and I was like, whoa. And then they turn around and they just had like hundreds of paint pots that needed doing it to, and they were like, yeah, I wish I'd known this earlier. Fanfic terms are a hell of a beast for non-native English speakers. I can imagine. I love that these are two different dudes from two different sets and they both have the same hairstyle. To be fair, a lot of Space Marines seem to have the weird little mohawk thing going on. I don't know why. Oh, shit's almost its own language. Yeah. To be honest, Tumblr is almost its own language. Before you even get to the fanfics. Still, it could be worse. What's that weird, like... I don't remember if it's... I think it's a furry thing. But it's like
Yif?
alphas and...
Oh.
No, not Yif. But they have the term slick in that, which is awful.
Oh.
Omegaverse. I love that you instantly knew what I was talking about. There are fanfics on Tumblr, there are. But Tumblr just has its own language before you even get to the fanfics. But yeah, Omegaverse is... I do not approve. I do not consent. You're really outing yourself as a freak here. I could just make something up and be like, what's this thing that like is like this, and just see if it turns out to be a real thing.
This is what I'm gonna marry, so
Good luck. Well, at least you know that things won't ever get boring.
Very true.
There's always going to be something to spice things up. isn't Omegaverse not furry? Like, its inherent dominant thing, but not literally furry. Yeah, it's kind of, that's why I said, like, kind of furry, but not, like, it's, like, kind of animalistic, I guess, for lack of a better... It's animalistic in, like, behavior, but not in appearance. I think is the best way of explaining it.
Are they?
It's like the opposite of furries. What is this stream? Why are we here? Just to suffer? Furries are cool though, like their designs are fire, and like they all have so much money. Like all furries are just inherently rich, and I don't know how. I've never met a furry that wasn't rich. I knew someone who their partner makes fursuits for a living.
Oh wow.
And they sell for a fucking lot.
I can imagine.
Like in the thousands. Where do furries get the money from? What could I put? I could put some transfers on this guy's shoulder plates so that there's some red on him. Poor furries are just getting buried under the rich one's paws. Pun intended. The real conspiracy. Is this the furry equivalent of Eat the Rich? But honestly, it must be hard. It must be hard out there for poor furries, because, like, shit's expensive. Do you remember on our Awful Taste but Great Execution video, the furry stained glass window?
Oh yeah.
Like, that's what I mean when I say, where do these guys get the money from? Like, stained glass windows are expensive when you're not getting a furry OC commission.
Yeah.
To be real for a moment, considering how many engineers... Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of them are in IT and coding and stuff. Isn't there that thing that's like, there's a specific 5 furries that if they were to all die at the same time, like, a substantial amount of the internet would just collapse and shut down?
I've not heard of that, but you know what, that makes sense.
Hell, COVID vaccines were made by a furry.
Damn.
You're mimicking the sound of my paint pot opening.
Yeah. Fun noise.
Where is this song from? I feel like it's probably like Slime Rancher 2. Oh, it's Bioshock. Man, but I haven't played Bioshock in like Infinite in a long time. I fucking loved that game. That game had an influence on me.
Oh hell yeah, same.
I wonder if Bioshock Infinite is why I'm a filthy communist. I love when people play games like Bioshock and like Fallout and stuff and don't realize that they're taking the piss out of like capitalism.
Yeah.
It's always funny. They think that the anti like communism in those games is serious and not mocking it. I wonder when we'll get another Bioshock game. Like,
Wonder if we'll get another Bioshock game.
yeah, but Infinite was pretty successful, wasn't it?
Yo, cheap viewers.
Oh hell yeah!
First time in chat. Promising cheap viewers. Let's go. But anyway.
Capitalists trying to understand subtext challenge. Yeah, pretty much. There we go. He fits in the army now. He's got red knee pads.
Ooh, let's go.
That's all it took. I think I'm still going to put a transfer on his shoulder, though. I think that will look good. Ooh. Whoop.
Oh.
Ooh. Which one is the question? One of the red ones. Maybe a little explosion or a little plus sign with a skull in it. Or just one of the Dark Angel's swords. I think an explosion. Do explosions say scouts, right?
Sure.
I look at an explosion symbol and go, man, that sure is a scout. Is Leo's Exacto Blade on his desk still? I think the answer to that is no. Well, I'm going to have to use a knife that is not ideal for the job. But it will have to do. Oh no, this knife is way too blunt for this, dude. I remember a post in one of my videos, I think it appeared in one of my videos, of someone commenting on like gay relationships being in the Greek Assassin's Creed, And being like, I thought Assassin's Creed was meant to be historically accurate, and yet you can have gay relationships. And people were like, I know you're not trying to say that ancient Greece wasn't gay, bro. And they said something along the lines of, like, oh, they followed Christianity. It's like, when do you think ancient Greece was, my guy? Of course they followed Christianity in, like, 1000 BC. I've started watching, this is random, but I've started watching a YouTuber called Noodle.
Oh, I love Noodle.
It's just like 1984 BC, before I was come.
Yeah, oh, I love his videos. I like going back to the fucking Need for Speed ones. The
I
Need for
haven't
Speed
watched
video.
that one yet. I've literally, like, he
Okay.
kept getting recommended to me for ages, and I kept not watching his videos.
There's one that I see come up a lot on Twitter, and it's one about like interpolation and like 60 FPS interpolation.
Yeah, I've watched that one. That one did get recommended to me a lot.
Yeah.
Lesbianism wasn't really culturally okay. I mean, it still happened a lot, though. Like, ancient Greece was basically, hey, if you want to fuck, you fuck. It doesn't matter who or what. We all smash in here. I mean, there were, like, sex priestesses. You just had to be on top, if not you were shunned. Yeah. And nothing has changed. How? That's not quite centered, is it?
I'll be back in a second. I just want to grab something.
Okay. That's better. This is like if Canada decided to start being aggressive instead of friendly. This is the flag they would choose. Shunned is the right word, Bushimi. It just has two N's in it.
I have some D&D books. I've not even opened the packaging. Or
Damn. You gonna get that fresh book smell?
hell yeah!
I realise there's a tiny bit
It's
of
a-
cauldron that you
It's a bundle that Blaine picked up for me because they found it cheap in like
Nice.
a. It's the fucking Spelljammer bundle.
Oh, hell yeah. I fucking love Spelljammer.
Yeah, it's usually like 60 quid, but they found it for 25.
Oh! To be
Yeah,
fair, I
it's-
think it has dropped in price because it wasn't super popular.
Yeah, but it's 3 books and a DM screen.
That's pretty good, though.
Eh.
I think I've looked at that exact bundle before.
Let's see what the DM screen is. Astral Encounters. Suffocating rules.
Hell yeah.
In my DM screen. Weightlessness. Air and gravity. A guide to a fucking little map of the astral plane. Astral sea encounters, wild space encounters, ship encounters, ship to ship starting distance, crashing.
crashing.
Shipboard task. Ship
If I
quirk,
remember,
ship
one of the
cargo,
reasons
expensive
people
cargo.
didn't like Spelljammer was because so much of it was really ambiguous. It was just like, DM decides. DM comes up with like starships, like the Spelljammer ships are a substantial amount of Spelljammer, right? They have no ship flying rules. It's just like, you come up with it. You want to fly? Good luck. It's like, we've got normal ship rules, just like use them, kind of.
Book's pretty though.
Yeah, the book's pretty. Also, I love the races in it. Astral Elf are one of my favorite races.
Yeah.
Still not played any Astral Elves.
I don't know if I've said, but in my homebrew world, the Astral Elf is like a mix between Wood Elf and Githyanki,
Oh.
essentially. Basically, the Githyanki initially came to my world after the massive fucking banishment war in order to be like its protectors.
Mhm.
And then after they felt that their job was done and the world was protected enough, they went back to the astral plane. But it's kind of how the Felwar became a thing, where it was where a group of humans got trapped in the Shadowfell. Instead, it's a group of wood elves basically got caught in the ritual that the Githyanki did to go back to the astral plane.
Mhm.
And over time, this group of wood elves, from adapting to being in the astral plane as well as breeding with Githyanki, has kind of distorted them into what is now considered astral elves.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's astral elves in my world. They're kind of half elf, half Githyanki.
Can't believe you would ruin my favorite race by linking them to Githyanki, though.
Okay.
I don't know why I
was
don't like Githyanki, but I don't like Githyanki. What actually is the lore behind Astral Elves?
I don't fucking know. Oh my god, that's... Oh, the art is so fucking
It
cool, the
literally
cover
is
art.
just basically the Fell Warped.
Yeah, I think it is literally elves that got trapped in the astral plane and
Astral
kind
Elves
of...
were a variety of elves
adapted.
native to the astral plane. They taste their... My god, I can't read. They traced their roots to the Feywild like other elves, but were very different from their terrestrial brethren. The millennia they spent within the astral plane imbued them with a spark of divine energy bestowed upon them by divine powers. So basically, they just spent a lot of time in the astral plane and it changed them.
Hmm. Okay, I open up what is essentially the like Spelljammer monster manual, and I open it up on a page that's titled Vampirates. That's beautiful.
Oh, Astral Elves are actually the longest living of all of the elf-like races, surpassing even Taurillian elves.
Oh.
Because they live in the astral plane, so they don't age while within the astral plane. So they live up to thousands of years. Which grants them a unique outlook on time and existence. This manifested in feelings of depression in some elves or apathy in others. Yet some kept away concerns over existential dread by exploring personal creativity, living introspective lives enriched by peaceful meditation, or set out to explore the far-off planes of the multiverse. They just live so long that they're depressed.
That's a mood.
We're talking about Astral Elves, Bashimi.
I'm only 24, but that's a mood.
I just love that it's like to like put depression at bay, they explore. They travel the universe, the multiverse specifically. George, you know that
Fucking-
you've got to run a Spelljammer session now.
Yeah. Look at these book covers, though. Oh my god, they're
Are you
fucking
sending them
beautiful.
to me? I think I've seen them
Yeah.
before. I think I've looked at them before. Yeah. Yeah, they're gorgeous. It's one of the sets that I really wanted to get.
Especially the fucking Astral Menagerie.
Yeah, with Boo
So
on
fucking
it.
cool. With Minsk and Boo.
Oh, I love it.
Boo and his sidekick Minsk.
Hang on, I'm gonna have to get up one of the Astral Elves I made in Hero Forge now. The antidepressant quest. It's a really good motivation for a character that isn't like, my family died. It's like, I was getting a bit depressed because I lived too long. How far down my Hero Forge list are they is the question. Knowing me, I've already gone past them.
Oh, the DM screen is... Oh my god, the DM screen is so cool. I feel like the DM screen is something that Leo would like. It's got a giant fucking astral shark on it, essentially.
Oh, hell yeah. How far down this list did I make this Astral Elf? Have I gone past them already?
I believe this Astral Elf you made had the same name as an Astral Elf NPC I made.
What was the name?
It was something like Xanaleth. And then I pointed it out, and I think you might have changed it after I pointed it out.
Possibly. Is he one? Or is he... No, he's a tiefling.
Is that guy riding a giant fish? It looks like he's riding a giant fish.
A giant fish. Unless he was
Looks like
one,
a
I
giant
can't
gold.
remember. He's got tiefling horns though. But maybe it's because he's a warlock. I can't find the character. I've got too many.
Yeah, the two pictures I just sent you are the DM screen.
Oh, that's a different one to one. There was a Spelljammer set on Amazon and it had a different DM screen. That one is really cool. I like that one more. That big space shark's really cool.
Yeah,
I hope it gives you a monster sheet
I'm gonna-
for it.
yeah. I'm just about to see if it had the fucking stats for it in the book.
You can see if they have some left. If I would like, I mean, if you would, I might have to send George the money when I get paid. I am a little broke at the moment.
Starlight Apparition. Hello, that sounds like something perfect for my world.
What did I do with this character? Did I add it to like my random like campaign NPCs to use? No.
I opened up a page called Solar Dragons. Hello. Hello.
Solar dragons. Oh yeah. I
Solar
think
Dragons.
It had a couple extra dragons. Yeah.
Space Guppy. Space Eel.
Dragon
Giant
Riders.
Space Hamster. There we go.
Aaron Yeager
Starlight
Avatar.
Apparition. Oh, that's cool.
I don't know how to find this friggin' character. Didn't make it into like a Rin avatar, did I? No. Where is this? Where is this model I made?
Oh, the Neogi. I watched a video on the Neogi today while at work. I had a load of fucking RuneSmith videos on in the background at work today. And he just does videos on like different D&D monsters and stuff like that. Fucking plasmoids. Oh my god.
Yeah, I love plasmoids.
They're just guys.
The little slime guys.
The plasmoid enemies are just guys. There's one just with a fucking gun. He's like, I've got to fucking shoot her.
I made a plasmoid bard when Spelljammer first came out.
Fucking what? It's something called a murder comet. Hello. A fucking murder comet. Megapede.
I can't find this model, and I swear I'm losing my mind.
A lunar dragon.
I'm gonna have to go to our Discord chat and search for the word astral
Probably.
and see what comes up.
I found them. I found the big shark thing. They're called Kindori. They're celestials. They're only CR7.
Okay, well there was that character that I was like, it's taking every ounce of my being to keep them a tiefling and not make them an astral elf that's been like warped.
Go to the message that's a reply to.
Did you find it?
Yeah.
I think I also found it. Yeah, that one. I don't know why I kept going past that model. Can I find the model now that we've seen that? Did I make him an Eren avatar? I did! Hello, Lego Trooper 096. Xanalef. There he is. So if I quickly go to display capture, this is the Astral Elf that I made in Hero Forge. I think Astral Elf Warlock?
Looks like a blade singer to me.
Oh, it was a Blade Singer. You're right. You're right. It was an Astral Elf Blade Singer. Yeah. And I do want to play him. I couldn't find him because I was looking for... He is pink, but the lighting kind of covers it up.
Yeah.
So I couldn't find the pink. I should change his eyes. They meant to have, like, starry eyes. What if I went for, like...
I kind of want to play a plasmoid now. Just a goopy guy. I just want to play a goopy guy. I gotta turn my hardware acceleration back. Because I turned it off so I could stream Crunchyroll while I was watching My Hero with Blaine. But I gotta fucking turn it back on for Hero Forge now. Use graphic acceleration, reload.
Astral Elf, what are that? It says they've got like a starry glint in their eyes, but yeah, they are kind of just black with them. That's how I had it originally. To be fair, that looks pretty cool.
I don't know much about the Spelljammer settings, so if I was to run the Spelljammer thing, it probably would just be the adventure book that it comes with.
Yeah. I mean, that's Always a good place to start.
Levels 5 to 8.
Honestly,
But-
the setting is kind of like just space.
Yeah.
It's the multiverse, so it's literally like whatever you want to make it.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, the adventure it comes with is always a good place to start. What Space Marines am I painting? These are the Space Marines from the Leviathan set that I bought ages and ages and ages ago and then never finished, so I'm finally going to try and finish them. We have an hour left of the stream, so I'm not going to be finishing them this stream, but, you know. And I'm just putting a transfer on this guy's shoulder, so I'm going to be using some Micro Sol now to, like, flatten it down a little bit. Make it look a little bit more painted on. That's probably not the right brush to do that with, to be honest. TBH.
See what this map in the back of the book is.
Very nice, yeah. I need to finish this. I basically made a deal with myself because I have so much other stuff I need to paint that I'm not allowed to start any of the other stuff I want to paint until I finish these guys. So I have to finish these guys. I got Skaven Tide, and I got the whole Skaven Tide set, like Rats and Stormcast. And I'm not allowed to start my little rat boys until I finish these Space Marines. I have a Helldrake, and I'm not allowed to paint it until I finish these Space Marines. When I get paid, I'm 100% buying that fire base for the Helldrake, and we will paint it on stream. Welcome to Blue the Nerd Side Tangents that makes you forget the stream subject. Yep. Yep. What have we actually painted in this stream?
I feel like I might just like yoink like a load of Spelljammer stuff just for my world.
Yeah, honestly, Spelljammer. I love Spelljammer. We painted this guy fully white, we've done his red knees, and we put the transfer on. And we did these 4 guys, like, hair and skin colour. And that's literally all we've done in 2 hours. Oopsie! That is not going flat, is it? Well, it'll take a couple coats. Did end up finishing the Balrog at home so I can finish projects on stream. Yeah, I can do it. What do you want?
Can you pass me my clothes cute so I can put some trousers on and sit on the sofa?
Oh, it's heavy. I could get the Balrog at home and show him on stream, but that means getting up and I'm lazy. But I am very proud of that model. It has turned out really good. George does seem to add a level of difficulty to these streams. Yeah, when George isn't here and I'm not talking to someone actively, I do seem to spend a lot more time focusing on what I'm doing. However, when I've got someone to talk to and I'm actively thinking of distractions, I get distracted more. Who knew?
Wild. Blaming me.
It's a combination of you plus ADHD. Are you making a mess over there, Leo?
It's literally anywhere.
But yeah, it's obviously your fault, George.
Mm. What do you mean? I'm not distracting at all. Anyway, here's what my Astro Elf NPC looks like.
Oh, hell yeah. That's different to the other one you showed me. You showed me another one ages ago.
Fair. I mean, I don't remember making any more Astral Elves, but I think it might have been the same one, but I just edited it to make him look more GIF.
I see. Hold on. Ass. We'll search the word again. Ass. Uh, oh, maybe you didn't. I can't remember. Too much effort. I can't be bothered to keep looking. You might not have ever sent me one. I might be like thinking of a different character who wasn't an astral elf. You made an astral elf for our Strix game, then changed to Breadstick. Nice.
Yeah.
I really want to play an astral elf at some point. It makes me sad that I haven't yet. I get to be a really aloof, like...
Depressed.
Yeah. Breadstick was a goblin that Blaine played. Little goblin. What species was the Time Lord I made? Do you remember I made a Time Lord?
The Time Lord?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
think it
vaguely
might have
remember
just
that you
been an
made
elf.
one.
I also can't remember what I chose for their, like, Time Lord name. The Mechanic. Are they an astral elf or are they just an elf? That's the question. I think they're just an elf. There you go. There's the Mechanic. I think I was going to make them an artificer. And the Sonic Screwdriver was going to be their, like, artificer focus.
Yeah, casting focus.
I feel like I could probably improve that design now. There's been a lot of stuff added to Hero Forge since then.
And we're getting kit bashing soon.
Hell
In like
yeah.
a couple weeks.
Hell yeah. Why so short? What do you mean? He's not short. Is he? Actually, how tall is he?
I have... So, after watching a few Hero Forge videos, I have noticed that, like, unless they're, like, pushing... On Hero Forge, pushing, like, 7 feet-ish, they do look just short.
He is 5'5".
Fair.
Let's just 5'9". I always make them like at least 5'9". Unless they're deliberately meant to be short, like a dwarf. Look at all those chickens. Look how many... Where are they? How many fell warps I made. This is still one of the models that I am most proud of. I don't know why. I just really like the
That is
the color
a
sort.
very nice one. The bow warp. Arcane Gromat.
Yeah. Do I have any of my fun dwarfs? I mean, we've got my Golden Light Mormic Copperhand.
Do you want to see my my latest character that I got to play in a one shot?
Hell yeah. Oh, that's a cool model.
It's a Warforged wizard.
Shall I show that on stream?
Yeah.
How do I
Yeah, a
zoom
Warforged
out?
wizard called Bolster.
Bolster. That's... I like that.
Because I was trying out my augmentation wizard.
It's a pretty...
He's like-
I approve. He's got that ward flat face going on.
I like after I made it, I noticed he reminds me a bit of like Upgrade from Ben 10.
Yes! He does have Ben 10 vibes going on. I think it's the black with the, like,
The black
orange lines.
and like well, yeah, and like the kind of circle,
The circle.
like singular circle. It's like Upgrade from Ben 10.
Yeah, I can see it. The Ben 10 very much had the like black with glowy like neon lines going on quite a lot.
Mm.
Right, can we put another coat on this boy?
Because yeah, I spend a lot of time on Hero Forge just making shit.
Same though. I haven't in a while though. I've had too much other stuff going on. I've almost completed the Destiny 2 season pass.
No.
Still not quite looking painted on.
I don't think.
Shago color
What?
scheme.
Trying to think what was one of my like most proudest Hero Forges.
Just gonna. Are we just doing the Hero Forge while I wait
The
for
thing
the
is-
micro cell to dry.
Thing is, I would say the Yoru one, but I used someone made a fucking back from Critical Role one, and I used that as a base for my Yoru because I was like, Yoru is like, but towards the end of the campaign, very much became inspired by Vax.
Yeah. To be fair, I was pretty proud of my Rin one.
Mm.
I was really proud of how we painted those models as well.
Oh yeah.
I wish I had more photos of them. Because I don't really have any photos of them.
Yeah, there's the ones that Steven took that are somewhere in the chat.
What's a couple of my Pantheon ones I'm really proud of.
Yeah, honestly, same. Some of my Pantheon ones are pretty good.
Like my equivalent of Lolth. Let's just bring this one up. Subrath. Can you see the Lolth influences?
Where's Astoria? Gods of Astoria.
Venari, the god of light in my world. Going full biblically accurate on this bitch. Again, very proud of that one. Dr. Octopus. But their wings. And then you get into edgy territory like Eren. Oh, actually, the Eren Yoru model.
The Eren Yoru model.
Did
That was pretty
you do more on that, or did I do more on that? I can't remember.
I think I did more on that because I had to change the face shape back to
Yeah.
what the original Yoru model was.
Oh, the lol form was Dr. Octopus. Yeah, I see that. I can see that now. What was...
I'll send it.
I'll show in the meantime just the normal Eren, which my edgy boy. This is after he ascended to godhood. Look at that edgy boy.
Edgy boy.
Edgy boy. And also some of his court. His fallen angels and demons of his court, like Slayasi. Again, very edgy. She was an assassin that ended up being like a follower of his, so when he ascended to godhood, she ascended to like his court with him, along with a Minotaur barbarian that he also had, called Boone, who more
I
ascended to
sent the
demon
link,
than
by the way.
fallen angel. You weren't prepared for the level of edge? Yeah, dude. Right, let's get this. Just the whole model.
Yeah, I realized I can just send the link to the model and you can show them off properly.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, the fire and ice wings.
Yeah.
Nice touch. This is the currently an alternate universe where
Currently
Yoru
alternate
enters a
universe.
pact with Eren. The fire and ice wings are, I'm guessing, because of Eren.
Yeah.
Because of Eren's fire and ice knives.
Hmm.
I love it. Yoru looks so angry. What other models do I have that I'm proud of? I'm trying to open folders without spoiling things. I could close the capture. I'm pretty proud of a lot of the.
I've got my Hero Forge open as well, so I'm not seeing it at the moment.
A lot of the Golden Light characters that you've met already, I'm pretty proud of. I like Lithin, who was the Fell Warped.
Mm.
He's all emo and dark, but he's in bright blue and yellow clothes. It's giving My Immortal. What's My Immortal? There's also Kalos. I liked Kalos as well. She was a good model. And Zachary, Zachary and Lithin were the first two that you met. Weren't
Yeah.
they? Lithin, the little fell warped twink, and Zachary, the Goliath.
We got a bear twink scenario right here.
I don't know what My Immortal is. No.
I'd say this is probably one of my. In fact, I'll do the one where he has his Echo as well. One of my proudest models is my Echo Knight character.
Is My Immortal, is it a show, or is this like a fandom thing that it's a good job I avoided?
Is my Immortal the Twilight thing?
Oh no.
Yeah, this is probably my proudest model. I just sent.
Let's hide so I can click. Aster with Echo. Aster.
Astaire.
That's a pretty cool model, yeah. That's pretty fun.
Is an Echo Knight character I played.
Nice. There's so many classes I haven't played.
Echo Knight is a really fun one that I want to try again.
There's so many classes I want to play, but there's never any, even just one-shots for me to play them in.
Mm.
I feel like you're the only person I know that runs those kinds of sessions. You've got uni friends and stuff.
Yeah.
I need friends. Anyway, here's Celti from Durarara.
Anyway.
Who I think I did a surprisingly good job of, to be honest.
Mm. Right.
Oh wait, it's a Harry Potter fic.
Oh.
Who was immortal in Harry Potter? My name is Ebony Dementia Ravenway.
Okay. I
no.
thought it was that, but I thought that was a Twilight thing, not a Harry Potter thing.
Oh, here's a changeling warlock that I made. I was pretty happy with this. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, no, that is the one I was pretty happy with. The skin tones hadn't loaded properly, so it was just a flat divide between.
Oh yeah, because this is after I had that idea for the changelings in my world where they had the colored dyes.
Yeah.
And I told you about it, and you came up with a character.
He also looks really short now. I swear these models never looked short before.
Mm-hmm.
He was 5'11".
Yeah, you got to make him pushing. You have to make them pushing on 7 foot for them to not look short. I found
a bunch of random cyberpunk models I made over time.
It may be because my Hero Forge characters are pushing on that, so when it goes back to yours, they now look short. And this is my current character in the campaign I'm playing. And as he's going through and gaining stuff.
I'm gonna well, let's just click on that, and then we'll look at my Star Wars OC. I feel like I've seen a different Zephyr model before, but that's a really cool model.
Probably because I have like a level, like starting level Zephyr.
Is that one gun, or are there like two combined there?
It's two combined.
I thought so. You do like doing that.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't remember a gun looking like that in Hero Forge. I never do that kind of thing because I'm lazy. Oh, I like the jacket. That was a cool model. Anyway, here's my Star Wars OC. Man, my hair has grown a lot since I made this Star Wars OC. Oh no, I have to update head. Oh no, it made things worse. It changed the expression. Go back, don't save. I just wanted to change the hair. Let's look at some of the acolytes of Aaron, the god. I was pretty happy with these spooky little edgy thief dudes, but they're really brightly coloured. And they all dual wield. It's a part of their religion. They physically have to, because Aaron does. Even the boy with maces. But they're like really, really openly worshippers of Aaron, which is why they dress really bright. But when they're doing undercover things, then they swap their clothes, and then it's like, oh, well, they can't be a follower of Aaron. They're not wearing orange and blue. I love that in the potential Yoru pact, it was like Yoru has to visibly be... You didn't have to wear orange and blue, but you had to visibly be a follower of Aaron. Very quick micro soul break. How's this looking now? It's almost flat enough. Almost.
Oh, that's the thing. I forgot about my fucking Viscounts of Magic as well. Some of those were pretty fucking cool. Some of those I was proud of.
What's the website? It's called Hero Forge. And as you can tell, me and George spend far too much time on it.
This is the website we have been using for fucking years.
Pardon? Oh yeah, they added scuba gear to Hero Forge.
Yeah, they did. They added that like this week.
Yeah, which is fun. Oh, here's another one of my self inserts. This is if I appear in my D&D world, it's this guy.
Oh, fucking Talion.
Yeah,
character.
my like Shadow of Mordor like type character. But in my world, he was kept alive for some kind of war by a god. In that he could die, but if he dies, he wakes up like in a field somewhere nearby. But he was like made immortal for the purpose of a war by a god that was fighting in that war. And then they forgot about him. So he's just been roaming the world for like thousands of years because he can't die and he's just been forgotten about. And that's my self-insert in my world. So he just roams around like hunting Necroforged.
My self-insert in my world just runs a coffee shop.
He does. Just a barista.
Yeah.
I forgot about I made my Sith like my self-Sith, but like if they had swords instead.
This is a joke character I made based on a shop, and I was like, this would be a fun character to play. I wonder if you could tell what shop he is based on.
What shop? He's orange and white and black. What shop?
The
Is it
class,
B&Q?
him being it is B&Q. His
It
name
was-
is Banqua.
Wow. It was B&Q or it was Pornhub.
I mean, I guess they kind of share a color scheme.
They do. B&Q Pornhub is the crossover we all need.
But yeah, I just had an idea of this like old man dwarf artificer,
That is amazing.
Banqua.
Phenomenal. Anyway, here is Flesh Mug.
Oh,
The question is,
what?
is flesh made of mug or is mug made of flesh?
But Lawrence, where's yours and mine's favorite traveling merchant of various magical things?
Are you talking about old Dave?
Oh, Dave.
Old dodgy Dave?
Oh, dodgy Dave.
What folder is Dave in is the question. Is he just in my normal folder kicking about somewhere? Old dodgy Dave? No. Where is he? Unless I hadn't named him, I might have to do a search. Caravan? It's
Oh,
not in the
yeah.
caravan.
I forgot.
Oh
to
no,
mention
he's in Olnwick. I just didn't see him. There he
Banqua
is.
also had a Swedish wife that wears blue and yellow, called Ikea.
Amazing.
Just thought I'd put that out there as well.
Phenomenal. 10 out of 10.
There he is,
So yeah, that's
the man
Dodgy
himself,
Dave.
Dodgy Dave. I forgot he had a mohawk.
He does have a bit of a mohawk. But would you not
And
trust this
dressed
man
like
with your
Han
money?
Solo. Hang
He
on.
is dressed like Han Solo. Okay, is he dressed like Han Solo or is he dressed like Shrek?
No, just like Han Solo. Shrek wears brown, not black.
Because have you seen the like Han Solo dresses like Shrek meme? But yeah, would you not trust this man with your money?
I trust
Look
this man.
at that bag full of gems and gold. You know
He-
he's pulling
he-
out good items from there.
He sold me a necklace of adaptation that turned out to not be a necklace of adaptation.
He's literally wearing manacles.
I can't remember
Also-
what it was.
I forgot
What
to
the
paint one of
necklace
his
was.
rings.
And he gave us sending stones that turned out to be fucking flashbangs.
Yeah. I loved that because he gives you items that it's literally a luck roll that they might be something else, but they look like the item they're intended to be.
I know what my kind of traveling magic item NPC is going to be, and it is ripped straight from a fucking Joe Cat series. But I
Okay.
love the character. I love the character so much. Disheveled tabaxi called No Tail. He just has various weird and wonderful magic items.
Oh, here's my Fire Ganassi. The Fire Ganassi Artificer.
Oh yeah, Forge from
Yeah.
my first Crimis set.
I love how many characters I have in my Hero Forge that are just like masked rogue. Oh hell yeah, Mr. Boblin the Loot Goblin.
Mr. Boblin the Loot Goblin, hell
He's
yeah.
like a fancy dodgy Dave. Stodgy Dave's cousin.
Devious David.
This is the guy that gets Dodgy Dave his items.
I don't have the thing that was meant to be the necklace about. Did I sacrifice that necklace in the fucking
Maybe?
Vecna dungeon?
Maybe?
I think I sacrificed that necklace.
Damn.
No one knows what it is now. But yeah, that's Devious David.
Devious David. Oh, I made a Thrycreen soul knife. Which I thought was a pretty cool model.
Pretty cool.
There was a model near that one that I also wanted to look at. Where is it? Ah, there it is. The many variations of Ward. The transforming variations. So we had like OG, like magicked up Ward, which, you know, pretty cool. And then I found on the like community tab someone had done an easel.
Yeah.
So here's Ward with an easel. Like, damn, dude. Anything else that
I'm trying to
particularly
remember if
proud
Ward
of?
won the shin kicking contest.
I think he
must have.
did, because he has like metal legs.
Metal pointed.
Yeah, pointy feet. Give him a bit of an advantage.
I am still to this day extremely proud of that mini campaign.
It was good. I had a really good time with that mini campaign. Is it one of Aaron's avatars?
Oh yeah, this model. So there was this thing on r/Hero Forge where there was like this grid of different like essentially one word prompts like void or weapon or stuff like that, and you were meant to roll two of them, like roll a dice to see which two you got, and then create a Hero Forge model based on what you got. And I rolled the words void and light, and I'm
It's just
actually I am actually really proud of what I came out with.
You came out?
Yeah,
I'm so proud of you.
came out last year.
You did.
Or was it the year before?
It might have been the year before.
Yeah. That is the Hero Forge model.
Nah. That looks like something straight out of Warhammer. That is an edgy boy.
Edgy, but I'm happy with how it came out.
It's pretty cool.
The amount of work I put into the fucking swirling, essentially fucking Scarlet Aeonia head ass at the top.
Nah, it's Tokyo Ghoul.
It is fucking the fucking Kagune.
Yeah. I love that he is just called Void Light.
Yeah, I didn't know what to call it, so I just called it the words I rolled.
Something about it is giving me Dishonored vibes, and I don't know what.
I can see it.
So back to painting.
Anyway, painting, yeah, that thing.
Has this had enough coats of... Yeah, I think so. We'll just wait for it to dry and then I can put a clear coat on it. Possessed by a kitsune. Kitsune Miku.
Fucking all the Miku memes that have been going around recently.
Have there?
Yeah, so someone did a really cool fan art of Brazilian Miku, and then loads of people. Yeah, and then loads of people have just been doing like Miku from different places, and the fucking there's one British one that's become a meme. One
Oh,
fucking
no.
British Miku that's just become a meme.
Do you remember the Miku Pokemon crossovers?
Yes,
They were actually pretty good.
they were cool.
I think I should make my own voice into a Vocaloid.
Sure.
I think it would take off. You ever just dissociate for a minute?
Yeah.
Should I make the fabric on this guy a different color or leave it white? What color do you think the fabric that these guys wear would be? If their armor's all white and red.
Black, maybe?
Yeah, I just don't know if that would stand out too much.
Yeah.
Because this is a Scout Marine, so he's got a lot of fabric. Maybe like a grey?
Maybe.
Or would that look weird? Oops. Where was this like an entirely dried up black? Why do I still have this? It's almost 11 PM here. I've run out of clever things to add. Yeah, mood. Yeah, I need to grab a black. I am back. I return with a bad on black. We do like a Celestra grey.
So fucking cool. Okay, auto gnomes. I love me an auto gnome. When I was making bolster, I almost made him an auto gnome instead of just a normal warforged.
They
my
feed
God, we
us
got
their
fucking-
poisson, so we eat their poisson. Oh, Virgo Trooper. I appreciate it. Your glove looks like it's been in a muddy, bloody crime scene. Do I want to know? Will I regret asking why? Do I want to know? If this feeling goes both ways. I want an Arctic Monkeys cover sung by Wallace from Wallace and Gromit. Did I send you the Wallace and Gromit impression on YouTube? It was just recommended to me on YouTube, and it's just a random guy doing a Wallace impression. It had like 1,000 views. It was like a minute long.
You did.
I was why is YouTube recommending me this? Apparently something about my watch history reflects a Wallace impression.
I don't like that word. That just, there's something about that word that just seems weird.
What word?
So in the fucking Spelljammer monster manual, they outline 3 types of Githyanki. There's the Buccaneer, the Starseer, and then there's the Xenomancer.
Oh.
And Xenomancer just, to me, just is like, that feels a bit weird.
The enslaved
and I don't know
becoming
why.
the slave masters. Xenomancer. That just means you control aliens.
Friendly contact with sapient creatures can bring the Xenomancer's diplomatic skills to the forefront, while hostile contact becomes a test of the Xenomancer's survival skills. Sometimes a Xenomancer's research requires that a specimen be captured and imprisoned to study its behavior, or killed and dissected to study or harvest its inside. Many Xenomancers prefer to do this work in their laboratories on the astral plane.
These are just space marines. Githyanki space marines.
But I love, right on the page before, you've got a hippo man in fucking full ass armor next to a hippo man with a fucking musket.
I love the hippo
No, that's
man
not a
as
musket,
well.
that's a fucking double-barreled shotgun. That's amazing.
Yeah, I love the hippo men.
And the GIF. So cool.
Yeah. GIF over Loxodon any day.
Hell yeah.
Loxodon, more like Loxo-yawn.
Yonic. The hedgehog.
Vagehog.
I didn't want to say it, but sure.
Yonic the Vagehog. That's the meme, is it not?
It is, but
I knew that
yeah.
Bishimi would immediately be like, huh?
oh,
Excuse me. ¿Por qué? Qu'est-ce que c'est? You need a what counter? I'm gonna need to make a what emote. What emotes do I have? Oh, just my normal ones. Do I have? I do have a what emote in my Discord. As well as that one character from Ori. have some really old emotes in my Discord.
Mm.
I really thought that the song playing for a second there, it's a song from FTL, but it really sounded like Beautiful Minds by BDG and Tom Cardy. The riff is just really similar. The do 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 do.
Got a beautiful mind.
Got a beautiful mind. I can see my destiny. Beagles eating bugles while a poodle plays the flugelhorn. What? Good God. To answer my question about your glove, you're painting Fallout-esque minis for a murder mystery campaign, and the main colours are brown, and use a rust effect for red dust, which looks a bit too much like blood. Fair. You wear gloves while painting minis? I just commit to having paint all over my hands. We are not the same. Do I lick the brushes too? You know it.
Hell yeah.
Unless you were asking them. In which case, you know it.
Anyone that says they don't is a fucking liar. Show me
They're-
someone
they're-
that doesn't. Show me
they're-
someone that doesn't lick their paintbrush, and I'll show you a liar.
Yeah, there are two kinds of people in this world. Those who lick their brushes and liars. In hindsight, maybe just because Warhammer paint says it's non-toxic doesn't mean I should have used it on my cake.
Referencing Tom Sky.
Yeah. That's all I've got.
I got nothing left.
Got nothing left.
Lick them as in getting the paint off or getting the tip straight?
Both. Like two birds with one stone, you know? The tip needs to get straight, but if there's paint on there, it's not going to be on there afterwards.
One is a lucky side effect of the other.
Yeah. I'm saving water unintentionally. Because my brain has now like just made that connection between the two. When you said I've got nothing left, I've now ended up on, well, this has ruined my holiday.
I'm gonna lose my job.
I'm gonna lose my job. Does the red taste like raspberry or cherry? And what would the grey taste like? Yes. Bashimi is surrounded by lunatics. Welcome to Blue the Nerd, Bashimi.
That's what she said. Mega Trooper. I wouldn't have said it otherwise. If you hadn't said don't say it, I wouldn't have.
Damn. It was a challenge. You got baited, George. You just got double bluffed. They actually wanted you to say it.
But
if this was Death Note, you would have lost.
damn, you're right.
I don't know if I like the grey that much, but it's too late now.
It just looks like it. Those areas haven't been painted.
Kinda.
I'm gonna be honest.
It just looks like an astronaut jumpsuit. You almost died in the first art stream when I just put it in my mouth. Bashimi, please. You're making this too easy. How am I not supposed to say that's what she said in response to that? This has ruined my holiday. The red does not in fact taste like cherry or raspberry. You just down a bit. Just take a swig. I really need to get one of those vortex paint shakers. Heal. Shut. Well, that does mean that it's time to end the stream.
Mm.
Or does it? 24-hour stream, let's go.
Let's go.
Unfortunately, I physically cannot. I'm working tomorrow. We're gonna do a 24-hour stream where I play not the Skyrim mod, but the game that came out by the person that made
The
the
Lost
Skyrim
City.
mod. Hell yeah. It's no longer set in a Skyrim-esque world, it's just like Rome now.
Yeah.
However, I should probably end the stream there. So, thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed, as always. And I will see you in the next stream. Bye!
Bye bye.